Check. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Early Bird Show. I'm your host, Eric Rogers. We got a lot to get to this day, this episode, about this week and every other week. From the NBA Finals, Kevin Durant, the Knicks, you know. But before I say any more, a few things to know. The NBA Finals are in full effect, and supposedly Jay-Z lost $1 million bet because OKC didn't win in 5 games. This has to make their haters happy. Jay-Z's a man that has it all, so it must feel good to find out that Hope's 100th problem was the Halliburton. Big news from across the pond. David Beckham has been knighted. This is the highest honor a Brit can get. The lowest honor is reserved for Prince Andrews. Because of those weekend trips, he can't recollect. Neither can he, but I'll move on. And shout out to the NBA ball boys, the people who scramble to rebound during the shoot around. Ball boys are crucial to the sport. They're responsible for a lot of things, including mopping up sweat, which isn't appealing to most. If you didn't know, people sweat to keep from overheating. Seals pee on their bodies to keep cool. To me, that's pretty gross. But I got 2 thumbs up from Diddy. I'm here with my boy G's and my guy G. What's going on, fellas?
What's happening, bro?
You know, not much. Let's get. We already a little bit behind. Let's get to it.
Let's get right to
NBA
it.
Finals. What you been thinking about the NBA Finals?
For me, as long as it goes Game 7, I need a couple more games to bet on. So.
Okay, all right. Wait, are you surprised it's tied up?
I'm definitely surprised. I think tomorrow's game is going to be like that swing game. But then again, like I said, I don't think tomorrow's game seals it for whoever wins it. I think that the series is primed to go Game 7 because both teams are showing their weaknesses. Both teams are showing that fight. Like, the game from Game 4, OKC was down 10 points late in the game, stormed back. So I think both teams are showing their weaknesses, and both teams are showing that they're able to capitalize off the other team's weaknesses. But definitely surprised that it's as close as we see it now.
Gee, who has been the biggest surprise for you during the NBA Finals? What player?
I would say Neymar. He's made a name for himself this finals.
Yeah. He did that thing against the Knicks.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Let's talk about him.
I'm just saying, he did that thing against the Knicks, man. He did some Reggie Miller-esque stuff. To me, the biggest surprise in the finals, I think, has been Alex Caruso. Not that maybe that's not surprising because he's been here, but when he was here last time, he was just he was a role player.
Yeah.
Now I feel like even though he come off the bench, it's like he's so crucial.
Yeah.
Like, he had 20 points the last game, and it was like, oh, all right, like. Yeah. Alex Caruso understands, like, if I don't play how I'm supposed to play, we ain't winning.
Exactly.
Like, I need the help. We all got to help Shea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I like it. I do think they got to change the format, because the MVP in my eyes, if the Pacers were to win this whole series, is Rick Carlisle, man. That bro, it's been a masterclass on coaching this entire playoff series. Like they play entire playoffs. Like the Bucks, the Cavs, the Knicks, and now you playing against the best team in the league, and you right there with them. I thought it was gonna be a sweep, not a gentleman's sweep. Just boom, we done. We out of here. And it's like, oh, you say 7 games, and I can't even say like it ain't gonna go 7 games. I'm like, oh yeah, it might go 7 games. They might win their next home. Everybody might win their next home games.
Yep.
And then that last game of OKC.
Toss up. I'll be honest though, one of the things that really surprised me, especially early on in this series, is that the Thunder didn't start Hartenstein. I think they were trying to match up well with the Pacers, being that the Pacers play such fast and speedy, high-paced games. I think that the Thunder they came into this series trying to match up with them on that level. I think that they were just fine with going back to what we saw in Game 4, Hartenstein starting the 5 and Chet at the 4. Because when Chet is at the 4, there's nobody Chet is literally the wild card. There's nobody on the Pacers that can stick him, and he don't have to run around and stick Miles Turner. So he's not like, Miles Turner don't play in the paint. Miles Turner is a stop and pop, 3-point line, pick and pop. Like, so if Chet got to stick with him, you're taking him away from the paint. You're taking him away from where Chet thrives at, blocking and rebounding. So I think Chet at that 4 with Hartenstein at that 5, that's their best bet. Yeah. So I was surprised to see that coach switched that up.
Don't run away from what got you here.
Yeah.
Let Chet. I mean, not Chet. Let Isaiah Hartenstein play out there for a little while. You got him for this reason. You gave him $72 million for this reason. Don't abandon that. Y'all didn't make it last year because y'all didn't have a big man. You got a big man.
Yeah, I got a big man. And I don't think Chet is that that big.
He ain't get that weight.
Yeah, he ain't get that weight
We
yet.
gonna wait
He's
for him to
still
get that
lanky.
Giannis
He's
weight. And I don't
still
know, he might not get that Giannis weight.
Yeah, no, I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah. But talking about weight, let's skip to the next thing. What's the best team for Kevin Durant to go to?
To be honest, and it's not because I'm biased. I'm lying my ass off. I'm very biased. I will say that his best option is to go to Miami. But listen to me.
Talk to me.
Right. So as you know, whatever team gets Kevin Durant, they're gonna have to give up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking about both teams like the Rockets and the Timberwolves, that core, anybody that they possibly can give up, who we talking about? We talking about Dylan Brooks. We talking about Jabari Smith. We talking about those other young pieces on that Rockets team that make that Rocket team complete. On the flip side, the Timberwolves, you're gonna have to give up what's my man name? A small forward.
Not Vanderbilt.
Not Vanderbilt.
Not Nasri.
Him too.
I'm
Gonna
going.
have to give it. He's a free agent.
I'm having a blank.
But you know, McDaniels. Yes, you're gonna have to give up him. You're gonna have to give up possibly Dante DiVincenzo, DiVincenzo. You're gonna have to give up a lot of Big Ragu. You're gonna have to give up a lot of pieces just to recoup what you're getting from Kevin Durant. And on the flip side with Miami, we're gonna have to give up some pieces, but we ain't giving up no pieces that's gonna change up how we play. We not getting rid of Tyler Hero. We not getting rid of Bam. That's a given right there.
That's it.
That's all we. You add Kevin Durant to that with you still got Khalil Ware, and obviously the way we play, we build up players. You know what I'm saying? We're a very homegrown team, so I think that's the difference between us and the Timberwolves and the Rockets.
I would give if I was the Heat, I would give Phoenix everything, including that D-Wade statue.
Yeah, they can have that.
You got all of this.
I'm sorry, Davion Mitchell. You got to go. Andrew Wiggins. I'm sorry, you was never really good fit in my eyes. You got to go. Duncan Robinson, my boy, flamethrower, but you got to go. Everybody, except for those three guys. I think those are the only three untouchables. Everybody else, we can just build around them.
Terry Rozier,
exactly. Terry Rozier, you got to go, Miss Hole. Everybody can leave.
I bet Terry Rozier don't want to leave.
Never
mind. Hey, Chief, who you think Kevin Durant? What team did Kevin Durant should go to?
Only one team, New York Knicks.
Oh, so everybody's being biased today, but continue.
I don't need to say more, bro. New York Knicks championship soon comes.
Well, who would the Knicks give up for him? Everybody besides Brunson and
Cat.
Cat.
Let the Knicks tell it. Finals 2026.
Cat and a couple first-round picks.
Wait, Cat and a couple first-round picks for Kevin Durant?
Yes, sir.
Man, you're gonna have to give up OG. You're gonna have to give up because Mikal Bridges.
I know he getting tired of being swapped around for KD.
I know, right?
I know.
Just think about that. I don't know. I have my thing. I think it stayed the same. I said it earlier when we were talking about this before. The T-Wolves. I don't care who you gotta give up. Put him with Ant-Man. Ant-Man put the battery in Julius Randle back, and Kevin Durant don't need no battery. So I would do that. That's me.
Thanks.
But now a stat for my main man Chief.
Yes, sir. Today we focus on Game 5 NBA Finals. Pacers, Thunder. SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. They have him for 5.5 rebounds. The last 4 games, SGA has had 3, 8, 5, and 5. So 5.5, maybe too much, maybe not enough. Who knows? You do what you do with that.
The question is, what are you betting?
Under.
Now we getting somewhere.
Yeah. SGA only got one focus this whole finals.
Score. Put the ball in the basket, baby.
Ball in the basket.
That's it. Don't do nothing else.
Yeah, 14 clutch points the last game. And they were trying to talk about Doris Burke was trying to talk about him during the game.
She be throwing.
Yeah, I don't know. Doris been kind of shady lately. What's up with that? What's up with you, Doris? What you doing?
Okay, come on the show. Come talk to us.
Yeah, you real shady, man. You know, but all right. Side note: Canelo fights Crawford September 13th.
Yes.
What do you think about that fight? You think it's gonna be a good fight?
That's gonna be an amazing fight. Definitely gonna be. I mean, there's no other way that fight can shape up but to be the fight of the year, right? You got 2 heavyweights. I honestly don't even know who has the who do you give the edge to? Maybe Canelo because of the defense, but then Canelo is a puncher too. He's
man.
But then Crawford, he a power puncher.
Right? Oh no.
That's all he got, y'all.
Yeah, because I've watched Canelo. I got a lot of respect for Canelo because he's the only fighter I watched lose to Floyd and not make an excuse.
Yeah.
He just got better.
And I had to say, and get better.
Yeah, he just got better. He was like, "Oh, Floyd beat me with defense. Yeah. I'm gonna learn how to be a more defensive fighter," and he did that. And Crawford is he gonna throw them punches.
Word.
But I don't know if he's fought anybody who got that movement it's just Canelo just and ever since Canelo had broke I want to say Caleb Plant's face.
Yeah.
When he said I broke his face and I felt it, I was like, "How you feel it through the glove? Wait, you've done this before?" I was like, "Oh, nah, it's a different guy. It's a different guy." So I'm gonna get an edge to Canelo.
Mhm.
Either way, I'm hoping this goes at least 2 fights.
3. Gotta be a
You know,
trilogy.
3.
Gotta be a
Man.
trilogy, right?
Either way, I think after this somebody retiring. You don't need no more money after you get the Saudi money and whatever. But
Yeah.
Chi, what you think about this Canelo Crawford fight?
I'm happy it's coming, man. It's been a couple of lackluster boxing fights, so I'm happy the big one's coming. I think Canelo's gonna win just because of the weight difference, but it's gonna be a interesting watch.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's gonna be good. Real quick question: who should the Knicks hire for the next coach?
I won't say Mike Brown. I don't think. Yeah,
I wouldn't do that.
no,
I,
Mike
I,
Brown.
I like
Sorry.
Mike Brown, but Mike Brown just got
It's
bad
not.
luck. He gonna be
Yeah,
there and then they gonna hate him.
yeah. The team ain't gonna stick no defense. Then he gonna get blamed for it. Taylor Jenkins, I'm not quite really sold. I was actually interested to see if they were going to give Jay Wright, the coach from Villanova, but he obviously turned it down, along with other host of organizations or coaches who are
Yeah,
either
I
turning
think the
it.
coaches out here turned it down.
Yeah,
I
they
think the
like,
coaches
yeah,
are like,
yeah. Organizations like, nah, you can't talk to our coaches. But I definitely think it should be a coach, a new coach that we haven't seen. Um, Hopefully a defensive minded coach, because somebody that could put a bug in the cat's ear,
Yeah.
help him.
I think if I was them, I would try to see about getting a coach from Joe Mazzulla's staff.
Mm.
Joe Mazzulla's a real good coach, man.
Mm.
Whatever he
really?
been drinking, I would go.
Is he
Yeah,
really?
I think so. You don't think Joe Mazzulla's a good coach?
Is he really?
You know what? Let's skip this. See, you a Knicks fan. Who you want to be a coach to be? Kevin Durant?
I would have said Jason Kidd, but since he's not available, probably Taylor Jenkins amongst the available
Jenkins.
candidates. Yeah,
Does Michael Malone not want the job? What's
he's
happened?
too
That's
much
true.
like Tibbs, so it wouldn't make sense.
Really?
What, crazy?
Yeah, he don't run a sweatshop.
Yeah, for real. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You don't
Yo,
you
you don't run a sweatshop out.
Yeah.
That's
Get out
good.
there. Yeah. Get out there. Don't come out this game till you fall, till you break, till you pop an ankle or something. Stay your ass
Oh.
out there.
Oh, okay. Yo, stick around. Don't scroll around. Be right back. Matter of fact, we should keep it going like Tip would do. Eh?
Don't go nowhere.
Oh man. Are we looking at this? Oh yeah, this is the evening with Look, man, don't worry about it. Evening with Comedy, July 12th. We got jokes, vibes, and music provided by Wavy G's, man. Pull up, come have a good time. Tickets are on Eventbrite right now. Go to it at An Evening with Comedy on Instagram. See you there. And we're back. We gotta talk about something that my main man Chi want to talk about. It's real important to the culture,
To the people.
to the people. He man of the people.
Man of the
He's
people.
a man of the people.
Exact
He's a
words.
man of the people. He wants to talk about the movie Straws. I know you've seen the movie Straws. She's definitely seen it. Jeez.
Unfortunately, I've seen it too.
Jeez. That hour and 47 minutes of your time. What did you think about that time?
They could have got that done in 38 minutes and 36 seconds to be exact. It was such a cliffhanger. I will say I get how the women of society and the women viewers resonate with that movie, just because a black woman going through so much trauma, one thing after the next. It just feels like, what the movie is named, which one is going to be the straw that broke the camel's back, right?
That's why the movie named Straws. Oh,
Yeah,
Straws.
it's not straws. It's
You know what?
straws.
I wouldn't even.
I guess
I didn't even put that together. That happened just now.
I get it. I get it, right? Like, I watching the movie, unfortunately, for an hour and 47 minutes. I get why most women viewed it as a testimonial kind of thing. Like, oh my gosh, girl, I go through that too. But let's be real. I don't know if I should give the spoiler alert right now, but just at the end of the movie, the way that this shit ended, I was like, come on, man. I'm like, oh, come.
Oh man. All right, Chi. Man, the people. What do you think about? What do you think about Straw?
Straw, there you go. Straw on Netflix if you haven't seen it. Tyler Perry, it's time to put the pen down. We don't need it anymore, man. We don't need it anymore. The movie could have ended 50 minutes in.
I'm trying to tell you.
And his portrayal of just, us black men especially it's tired, man. We get it, bro. Every black dude in the movie was just a jerk. Every one of them.
That's Sinbad.
Except Sinbad.
Except Sinbad.
That's
Yes.
Sinbad.
Yeah, let's be real now.
Thank you for your service, Tyler. Pack it up, buddy.
Thank you for your service. My boy saluted my boy.
My boy
He said, you can go. Whoa. Well, I watched about an hour of Straw.
Should have watched the last hour.
And then I got a recap of Straw.
The synopsis.
I got the synopsis from Straw from Chi. And I don't know. I thought maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe I gotta watch it again. But I expect these movies from Tyler Perry. I just expect that type of,
like-
you know. It did pull on my heartstrings in the beginning. I was like, oh man, this is so sad. Yeah, I was just like, you know, like what's going on here? Why is her life so hard? She just want $40.
Yeah,
Like,
that's it. She's
give
one
her, let's give her her money. But they didn't want to give her her money. I don't know. You want her to be portrayed in a better way. I get it. What you need to watch more shows, more TV shows from Tyler Perry, like The House of Pain. That's a good show. You can watch that. They love.
That show don't get no PT on my TV.
You should watch.
Huh?
You should
House
watch.
of Pain, come on.
You gotta watch those shows like
Sisters, come on.
Fatima show with
Fatima, Fatima.
Zatima. You gotta watch Zach and Fatima. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sorry, my God.
I watch the Early Bird Show on Sundays.
all right, you
That's
know
it.
what? You
That's
should
it.
watch that show.
Yeah.
You know
was a pretty good show.
that's one of those. Straw. G said he's seen a whole bunch of theses and theories and papers.
Like,
That's the
I
funny.
seen somebody do like a whole Instagram story write up and like about just how it resonates with them so deeply. Unfortunately, I read the whole thing.
You did?
Yeah.
Y'all
When
watched the whole
when I got
movie.
to the, I had to.
It's like, you know, like,
But
yo.
when I got to the end of it, I was like,
y'all like
this is
moths to a
bull.
light. Y'all just couldn't help it.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm not going into no bank with no black women with a vest on. How
Nah,
about that?
it's
It's a
cool.
wrap.
It's cool.
If you
It's
got a
cool.
vest on and you to make sure I get your check.
Or
I'm walking
a
out.
science project on her back.
Yeah,
Cool.
all of that.
Yeah.
Before we go, with a few seasons coming to an end, I want to talk about losers. I'm not talking about the people who've lost a game, you know, but not the ones that lost in life. For the fan base who got so excited that their team won a second round series, who now have to deal with that pain or defeat by not being sober.
Knicks. Sorry.
Ugh. The defending champ Celtics know how this feels. They had high hopes, but those hopes were torn to shreds. And now Jason Tatum has all the time in the world to be booed up. And my boy, I'm sorry, bro. The presumed face of the NBA, Anthony Edwards, got sent home by the OKC Thunder. It was hard for me not to say that he got thunderclapped. That's corny. So it's not raising your kid. Even in hockey, Alex Ovechkin broke Wayne Gretzky's scoring record, but he couldn't secure his second Stanley Cup. So he'll be able to visit his home country, and at least when he's in Russia, he's on the winning team. And I recently read an article about Matt Antonelli. He was a first-round pick by the San Diego Padres, who only played 21 games. He said he made peace with being labeled a bust, and that it was in hard moments that the hard moments teach us what the easy ones never could, like how to accept the things we can't control, and that who we are can't be tied to what we do. And he's right, because losing a game doesn't make you a loser, but if you don't take care of your kids, you're definitely a deadbeat. See you next time. It's the Early Bird Show. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Peace.
Check. Yeah. Check.